I've been helping, contributing to writing the story of Sweet Guluva Matoda. Because I'm always shooting videos in my car. I need to stop that because apparently it's the new global pandemic. I'm not shying away from talking about how difficult marriage is. It's tough. Like, friendship has been showing me all sorts of flames. I am on a very active faith journey, which brings me absolute joy. I really love serving God, and just the understanding of serving God means serving God's people.
Welcome to my channel, boss sweetie.
Hi guys, welcome to our channel. My name is Karabo Mukwena and I'm with Timo. Okay, welcome to the channel, Timo. It's so good to have you here. And welcome you guys to my YouTube channel. It has been a whole hot minute, but yeah, I'm really nervous actually to be sitting here and having conversation and having like monologue just outside of the random pick up the phone and kind of share a moment. Just I'm always shooting videos in my car. I need to stop that because apparently it's the new global pandemic. So I need to stop that. It's irresponsible and reckless, and I need to cut it out. So in order for me to cut it out, maybe this is where I should come, just sit in the comfort of my own couch and actually have conversation with people, because clearly I'm trying to have conversation with people and connect with people. That's the source of it for me, really. I love kind of being able to facilitate those conversations around mental health and motherhood and conscious parenting, and you're connecting with like-minded people and you don't have to like over explain yourself. So I've really enjoyed that, and I want to really plug into that. I haven't felt as plugged into that, and I want to do that. And the way for me to be able to do that is to do this, to have this sit down and chat and reintroduce myself. My name is Karabo Mukwena, for those who are new here, and I am a dog mom for one. And she's like, what is happening right now, because I haven't done these. But yeah, I am 33. I live in Johannesburg in Gauteng, South Africa, in Africa. I'm a girl mom of two, 7 and 3, and yeah. Oh, and the cameraman who is and the cameraman, yeah, there's a young man in my life who's behind the camera, and yeah, man, I think teaching them, like, as a parent, has equally been a lesson that has taught me so much about myself, and like continues to allow me to grow, like every single day, like even through some of the most challenging experiences. And I think that's the journey that I'm primarily trying to tell through Black Mom Chronicles, just about how that journey of like learning is looking like for me as a young Black girl that grew up in the Val and then in Soweto, and just having a vision and a dream of, something that feels good, something that feels healthy, something that feels stable for myself, which is stuff that I didn't really get to experience as a child growing up. And I'm trying to collaborate with God, just in terms of how that is meant to look like for me, and just the learnings that I'm getting as I journey through it is like I'm like, every time I experience something, like a moment, I'm like, wait, I want to share that. Like, that's a bulk of where my content creation with like God and motherhood and mental health is really coming from. Just the everyday experiences that I am having, and that I want to share with you guys. That I'm not narrating a story of perfection. I'm not shying away from talking about how difficult marriage is, which have really been two areas in my life that I am like actively navigating right now at this juncture in my life, and that I'm finding extremely difficult. Like, parenting and marriage are like so godly. And the more godly it's like the more challenging. My own personal experience has really made me aware of how much like healing work we have to do, particularly as Black people, and people of color, like around the world. You know, we've kind of faced very similar situations as people of color around the world. Like it's a global thing. Like a Black mother in the United States of America is also trying to navigate raising children in a system that really just doesn't feel like it was created for them. You know, it's the same with us. Like our history has really been of one of just making stuff very difficult for us. It made stuff very difficult for our parents growing up, which makes it difficult to raise us, and now we having to kind of figure out how that cycle has affected us and how we can kind of make work to kind of heal that. But outside of that, it's also just friendship, man. I think I'm still learning how that looks like, because it's such a it feels like such a simple thing, but yet it has really proven to be like super complicated. It's tough. Like friendship has been showing me all sorts of flames, but I'm here for them because, like, you know, we're learning as we're navigating, so we are figuring it out. And faith wise, I am on a very active faith journey. Which brings me absolute joy. I really love serving God, and just the understanding of serving God means serving God's people. You know, as we were actually breaking bread about that yesterday with my brothers and sisters. Just about service, man, and just understanding the responsibility that we have towards each other. You know, if we say we are following the example of Jesus Christ, it means that we really must follow in the example of Jesus Christ. And Jesus Christ felt responsible for other people from a place of love, you know, from a place of loving God and loving our neighbors ourselves. So that encourages me quite a lot from a faith perspective, because then it just means that, you know, you are figuring out who God is, and if you are kind of acknowledging that with like fullness, then it's able to fuel your faith as well, because then you understand that, you know, God is in control. And when you have just that understanding, even like your really difficult seasons that, you know, when you find yourself in like a midst of a storm and you have absolutely no idea where is what and which direction I am meant to take, you kind of stay rooted and grounded, and you are able to still maintain some form of peace in that chaos. So that's, I think that's the primary of everything else. Really. Now that I mention it like that, you know, that's the engine of how we just manage to show up in the world for ourselves and for the family. That's the essence of it. The faith is the essence of everything else, because it leaves you feeling like anchored everywhere else, even when you go through the challenges of life, which everyone goes through. Work wise, I work as a freelance writer and content creator. My blog, Black Mom Chronicles, helps me make a living through the sponsored content that I create for brands. And then outside of that, it's just project-based gigs in social media meets television, which is like super exciting. For the past 3 months, I've been helping, you know, contributing to writing the story of Sweet Guluva Matota. You know, so if you don't know who Sweet Guluva is the winner of season 5 of Big Brother Mzansi, Umlilo. Absolutely historic, absolutely exciting. Sweet Guluva is a phenomenon. I'm a fan, I'm a fan, I'm a fan. So that season is over. So now I'm in a completely different season. Check out the website for some cool recent stories and just learnings that I'm having. Link down below. I can't communicate in short form. That's my problem. Even just my captions, like I know people that follow me like know that I can type a caption. I can type a caption, okay, because I have a lot to say. So Instagram will have short form content, and then TikTok is so cool. We are on our road to 10K on TikTok. Let's go. Let's go. So TikTok is like more of a conversational space for me, really. Like I'm really able to have conversations with people and connect with them just outside of the writing that I do on TikTok, or the minute 30 now 3-minute videos that I'm able to do on the other platforms. Like TikTok, you can just go in. And we reconnected with Khao and cooking in the kitchen, because Breaking Cycles with Khao and Karabo just really deserves some love right now. To busy. Yo guys, why are we so busy? Like we're busy, yo. But yeah, generally parents are busy, okay. But Breaking Cycles with Khao and Karabo is in the works, which is, it's always cool. It's always so beautiful to be like directed by a very clear vision of what you're actually working on. That's very nice. I like that. I like how that feels. It's so purpose filled. I love it for me. As I reintroduce myself to you, I'd like you to reintroduce yourself to me. Let's get to know one another. We're just trying to get to know one another. So just let me know. Let me know. So it's time for me to just wrap it up. Thank you for being here. If you're here for the first time, I welcome you. Okay, so please like and subscribe to Black Mom Chronicles, and leave a comment if any part of this is resonating with you, then I'll know what me and you are having in common. And please share. You see, I love having so much behind the camera. Come on. Come on. Listen, the biggest challenge sometimes with this is doing it on your own. So having someone do this with is making me so happy. Okay, cool. Thank you for being here. I love you. Mwah. Thank you. Say bye. Bye. Ish.